I'll give you a hug, but I'm pretty sweaty, so we'll just do nuts.
Good. Okay, I have to be on this side because I have a side. Albert, first padded practice of camp, how was it out there?
I mean, it was good in the sense of a lot to learn. You know what I mean? Definitely wasn't perfect either side of the ball, but you know, when you put the pads on, it brings a whole new light to the game, and a lot to learn in the filming for sure.
Can you put into perspective why pads are so important for someone like you, a tight end at your position, out here when you're trying to impress a new staff?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're in the trenches, so, you know, physicality is a big part of our game, so I think that's the biggest part right there. You know, everybody can run around, you know, with no pads on and stuff like that, but, you know, when you put the pads on, it forces you to have good technique, you know, whether that's your angles, your hands, your leverage, all that stuff.
Yeah, you know, you said last year that you hope to contribute a little more. From your perspective, what happened?
You know, it's hard to say. You know, I don't really know the answer to that. You know, that's really the staff, you know, from last year. So, you know, unfortunately, I don't really know the answer to that. It wasn't a lot of communication, but, you know, I just put that season behind me and, you know, looking forward to this one.
Yeah, were you frustrated, or did that affect you in any way heading into the offseason?
You know, definitely frustrated, but, you know, more so during the season. You know, after the season, you know, I don't like to dwell on things, so I was definitely, you know, looking ahead.
Do you think your offseason would have been different if Jerry Rossberg didn't really publicly come out, support you, and really amp you up as a player and who you are?
Maybe a little bit. You know, I really appreciate that he gave me an opportunity at the end of the season. I think that definitely helped me a lot, you know, from a confidence aspect and just being able to finish the season on a good note.
What have you learned about what Sean Payton is looking for in you?
You know, really just, you know, going out there and just putting my athleticism and speed on tape, you know, every play and just, you know, working every day to develop my, you know, my blocking skills and my receiving skills, you know, just becoming balanced and then, you know, just, you know, getting to be a mismatch, for sure.
You mentioned your blocking skills.
Yeah.
How much do you think run blocking will impact how much playing time you get?
I think it's big. You know, the more you can do, the more opportunities you can get, you know, and the more you can be on the field. So, you know, anytime a tight end can improve in any area, he's going to be out there more.
What steps did you personally take this offseason to put yourself in a position to where you can really come out here and impress this staff?
You know, really everything, you know, whether it's my nutrition, you know, just the way I train, and you just come out here doing extra stuff, you know, with some of the older guys and working on technique, all that.
What's it been like working with Declan Doyle?
It's been good. You know, he's young, but he's a really smart guy. You know, you wouldn't be able to tell his age by, you know, the way he talks, the way he coaches. So it's been really good. You know, he's been able to teach us a lot of things, and like I said, he's really sound in this offense, so it's been good.
What's that one thing you've really taken away from him so far?
Really just how important just the little techniques are. You know, he's really big on details, and I can really appreciate that about him.
Yeah, you know, there were a lot of new faces in the tight end room. What was your reaction to all the things that were happening surrounding your position throughout the offseason?
You know, really I just was focused on myself. You know, all those are kind of uncontrollable variables, so really just focus on myself and you know, the feedback from, you know, coaches and teammates, stuff like that.
Yeah. What are some of the differences you're seeing in Russell Wilson this year?
Biggest difference is, you know, I just feel like he did a really good job of, you know, blocking out any outside noise. You know, you never hear him comment about it, you never hear him, you know, ounce of negativity out of him. I think that's a really big emphasis of him this year. Not that he wasn't that last year, but that's definitely a really big emphasis. It's just how positive he's been.
Overall for you, what's the biggest difference this year, day one padded practices, in comparison to last year?
Really just honing in on details. You know what I mean? I know it's a big thing. I know it's a big thing with Sean. I know it's a big thing in this offense. It's just being, you know, good on details, and that's something I really want to focus on and be better about.
Is that the number one thing you're focused on this year?
Definitely.
Good. Well, looking forward to seeing you out here, Albert. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
it.
Yep.
That was good. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.